What's up, everybody? It's Justin Conoco from Grogan Conoco Real Estate Brokerage and theclosers.ca. Just wanted to give you our market update for October 2015. So last month, 840 homes sold, which actually made it the best September ever in our jurisdiction. The actual homes sold were 23.2% over what they sold last September. You know, we saw some great weather in the fall market. We saw a ton of activity in the marketplace. I mean, we had weeks where we were listing as many as 5 properties at once. We were seeing, multiple offers happening really, really quickly on the stuff that was being listed when it was being priced right. Shows that there was a lot of pent-up demand over the summertime. So, tracking back into the spring market and then even the end of winter, you had buyers that maybe missed out on some opportunities, weren't sure when they were going to list, decided to list in the summertime, sold their house, and then happened to want stuff. When the right inventory hits the market, you really see that cycle compound. And I think most people can notice the economy out there is really gaining some steam. So the consumer confidence, the low mortgage rates, all of those things kind of came together to create a really, really strong housing market and afforded quite a bit of opportunity for people to get out of their current situation. Maybe they had a couple kids and they're growing into a bigger house and get that bigger house at an affordable rate and lock in for that next 5-year period. The actual active listings, the inventory on the system was down 9.5%. So that means that the amount of houses available to the purchasers out there were a lot less than they were previously. So, as you could expect, that would create a bidding war where, you do see people go in with firm offers with no conditions. Depending on the situation and the types of buyers that we have, sometimes they're comfortable doing that, and we really make sure we do the due diligence ahead of time to make sure that they have all the facts, maybe have already done a pre-inspection before going to paper, maybe have done a pre-appraisal before going in with the actual offer. So it's not really firm, but we handle each situation on a case-by-case basis based on the needs of our clients. We never recommend just going in sight on scene because you never know what you're getting yourself into. And sometimes being caught up in that bidding war or multiple offer situation puts you in a position where you expose yourself to more risk than you would normally. So when everybody's getting emotional about the purchase, that's our job to, really show you that this is a business decision at the end of the day, whether you're investing in your own family home or you're investing in a multifamily, duplex, student rental, something along those lines. On the commercial side of things, as you guys may have seen in London Free Press, there's been a lot of advertisements as far as what's been going on downtown, that there's a big uptick in the developments, and you'll see a lot of work happening to places like Kings Mills, some places on King Street, in and around downtown. We can tell you that personally downtown there is a lot of confidence in the core, and what we're actually seeing is Richmond Row starting to get linked up to Dundas, which is starting to get linked up to King and Talbot. So the amount of vacancies is shrinking and the amount of properties that are getting leased up is increasing. So the businesses that are actually looking to relocate in the core, in that kind of walking corridor, their opportunities are becoming less and less. And previously, where about a year ago, a lot of tenants were adamant about finding buildings with parking. That's starting to loosen up too, because the inventory is just diminishing. So if you want to be in the core and have that presence, you're going to have to act on the opportunities that are out there. That's when you need people like me and Jeff House to partner and find you the right space and really find you the stuff that may be off market or maybe an opportunity that you don't know about or may be converted because it's covered in some awesome cladding that has exposed brick behind it. You really have to have the information to make the right decisions for your business, and it'll impact the next 5 or 10 years of growth for that business. Another thing we just want to show you guys really, really briefly, we're not going to make this update too long, is a service that London, Ontario, being a test market and being a really forward-thinking market, has access to, and we're actually one of the only places in North America that has access to it, and it's RADS Online, so RAIDS Online. If you have access to the App Store on your iMac, your Apple device, I think there's some for Android out there, and there's a website. You can go on this website and you can track actual live crime statistics. So important if you're looking at different neighborhoods and you're curious about the amount of crime that there is or isn't, or if you're in a neighborhood and maybe something happened and you think that there may be a brash of break-ins or whatnot. It's a great tool for communities to be able to monitor in and around them. Go back to being a kid and seeing that little neighborhood watch sign that you'd see in people's houses. We all remember what those look like. That's what RADS Online is. It's basically the same thing. You can report crimes. They're usually up, I think about 3 days are the current stats. So something definitely keep in mind if you're looking for a little bit more in-depth statistics on the neighborhoods. If you ever have any questions about our market updates, or things that might be coming down the pipeline, ideas that you might have in your head, you can reach out to us anytime, info@theclosers.ca, or you can text message me or call me at 519-860-6547. Take care.